Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you to Gold Coast, which is a magnificent coastal city in Australia, and also, by the way, it's my favorite one. So as you can guess, I'm super excited to show you this video, which is going to be sort of my guide to destination Gold Coast. Okay guys, so we'll start with some facts about Gold Coast. So Gold Coast is, as I have already mentioned, a coastal city in Queensland in Australia, located 66 kilometers, or according to Google Maps, it's actually 77.8 kilometers, so roughly an hour drive south from Brisbane. Brisbane is the capital city of Queensland and another amazing modern city in Australia. So because of that, I will obviously definitely make a separate video about Brisbane. But in this one, we need to focus on Gold Coast. So let's get back to our beautiful Gold Coast. So Gold Coast, guys, is the 6th largest city in Australia and the largest non-capital city in Australia. It covers the area of roughly 415 square kilometers, and it's got an estimated population of over 560,000 people. But a very interesting thing is, and I have to mention it here, that currently Gold Coast is considered to be one of the most popular cities in the world to live in. So as you can guess, its population is consistently rising by approximately 1.5% yearly. Another very interesting thing about Gold Coast is the fact that it's got 70 kilometers of beaches, guys. Woohoo! And these beaches are beautiful. Well, as you can guess, guys, we've been to Gold Coast multiple times, but every time we go there, we are mesmerized by it, especially the views, beautiful, magnificent views, beaches, amazing modern skyscrapers, and the fact that there is always plenty to do, as in every city, obviously. But actually, no matter whether you have got money to pay for some attractions or you don't and you just prefer to do things for free, there is always something for everyone to do in Gold Coast. And the best thing is that in order to get to know Gold Coast as a place and its atmosphere, you don't need to spend much money, as the crucial attractions, guys, that make the city what it is are for free. And that's exactly what I'm going to cover in this video, so stay with me, guys. Gold Coast is sort of divided into two regions. The southern part, which is a little bit more quiet and peaceful, and it's got such regions as Mermaid Beach, Miami, Burleigh Heads, Palm Beach and Coolangatta. Then we've got the busier regions in the northern part with lots of cafes, restaurants, tourists and attractions. And we've got such regions there as Southport, Main Beach, Broad Beach and Surfers Paradise. Yes, Surfers Paradise, remember this one, guys, because this one reminds me and a lot of other people of Miami in America. And that's because of the combination of lots of magnificent modern skyscrapers in various shapes, with the long, wide, beautiful sandy beach and the ocean. And a very interesting thing about the water in the ocean is that the temperature, the average temperature of the water in the ocean is 22 degrees. So pretty warm, I guess. But back to the views, guys. All of that you see, the modern skyscrapers and the beach, they all look so fabulous together. This combination, it's amazing, as you can tell by the photos and as you can possibly imagine. And Surfers Paradise, guys, that you can see in the photos right now, is basically what Gold Coast is most famous for, and I love it. I love it so much. I couldn't encourage you more to visit it, and definitely put it on top of your list of attractions in Gold Coast. You have to go to Surfers Paradise. What's best about Surfers Paradise is that getting to know it is for free, guys. You can relax on the main picturesque beach, watch the ocean, or even do some water sports activities, and then turning your head around, not even moving from your beach towel, you transfer to a totally different world where you can admire those beautiful, modern, tall buildings rising behind the beach. So as you can see, they are just across the street from the beach, guys. If that combination is not amazing, guys, I don't know what is. And these views, guys, the beach and the tall, beautiful, modern skyscrapers are what I love about Gold Coast the most. If you want to see the skyscrapers from a different perspective, you can go for a walk along the esplanade between the beach and the city center, or even go deeper into the city center, and that way you will see even more various tall buildings. And I bet you'll be amazed by the contemporary architecture that Gold Coast is famous for. Experience the panoramic views of the entire Gold Coast. The views are mesmerizing, guys. I highly recommend paying just $27 to get to the Skypoint observation deck on level 77 of the iconic Q1 building, which is, I'm not too sure if you know, but one of the world's tallest residential buildings, and actually the tallest residential building in Australia. You guys won't regret it, I promise you. Especially if you go there close to the dusk time, and that way get to see Gold Coast by day and night. That's what we actually did, and we were so excited to see those two different perspectives, the daytime one and nighttime one. So really worth it, guys. I recommend it. The views are breathtaking, as you can see in the photos, so go there close to the dusk time. And if you're brave, guys, you love adventure and you want to experience even more spectacular views, you can actually opt for the Skypoint climb, and being dressed in a full bodysuit and harness, you will climb close to 298 stairs up to a platform which is 270 meters above sea level. Whoa. For me, that's scary. Yeah, but apparently it's worth it. So if you're not afraid of heights, you can just pay between 77 and 97 bucks and get yourself that adventure. Another thing that Gold Coast is known for is residential canals with luxurious houses of millionaires, celebrities, and businessmen from around the world. You can see the canals, guys, from the street, just driving a car or walking, and that's for free. But in case you want to have a closer look at them, just like we did, I recommend getting a Groupon for 19 bucks to get on a 19-minute cruise and admire those million-dollar homes and enjoy the surfer's paradise scenery from the water, which is a different perspective. And these were basically all the main attractions and things to do in Gold Coast, so you can actually tick them off your list even if you've got only one day in Gold Coast. There is obviously a lot more to do and see in Gold Coast, but those things that I've mentioned to you are enough, guys, to get to know the city in general, feel its vibe, atmosphere, and take lots of wonderful, beautiful photos and have amazing memories. And it's mainly for free, so I think it's good. If you have a little bit more time and you want to do something else in Gold Coast, I highly recommend going to the southern part of it, which is not as busy as Surfers Paradise or the other few busy suburbs, but you'll see how diverse Gold Coast is, as the northern part doesn't have skyscrapers, but the buildings are smaller, dogs are allowed on the beaches, which is different, and it's generally just different in terms of architecture, nature, and atmosphere. So it's definitely worth visiting, especially if you want to see how diverse Gold Coast is, or if you happen to be the sort of person who prefers peace and quiet. Also, guys, very briefly and quickly, a few more places for you to visit and things to do in Gold Coast in case you happen to have more than one day. So firstly, there are obviously lots of beautiful national parks, rainforests, botanic gardens, waterfalls, and tropical plants. So in order to experience all of that, you have to go to Tambourine Mountain, Springbrook National Park, and Lamington National Park. We actually haven't been there yet, but I can't wait to go there, as I have heard it's beautiful, so we'll definitely go one day, and I'll make sure to make a video for you as well. Another place I highly recommend is Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, where you can meet and take photos of or with all of the well-known Australian animals, like obviously crocodiles, kangaroos, snakes, emus, exotic birds, etc. There are also lots of shows run throughout the day, so you can learn some vital information about those Australian species. On top of that, guys, there is the Aboriginal dance show, which I actually happened to record, and I will definitely show you in another video. If you want to have some fun, you can't miss theme parks in Gold Coast, including Dream World, which is actually Australia's largest theme park, Warner Bros. Movie World, some water parks like Whitewater World, Wet n Wild, or even Sea World with sea animals like dolphins, seals, etc. and shows where they play main parts. Another attraction with animals is whale watching. So if you happen to visit Gold Coast in Australian winter, then definitely go on a cruise to spot some whales during their migration season. For those of you who love shopping, bargains, or just want to get themselves something from Gold Coast, there are lots of shops, shopping centers, outlet stores, outlet shopping centers, etc. And I highly recommend going to Harbour Town Outlet Shopping Center, which is beautiful, and it's actually the biggest outlet shopping center in Australia. Or go, guys, to Pacific Fair Shopping Center in Broadbeach, which is beautiful as well. And when you get hungry or you just want to taste something in Gold Coast, there are obviously lots of cafes and restaurants with almost all cuisines from around the world, guys. That's unbelievable! Name it and they've got it. But please don't pay full prices and check groupon.com.au first, as there are plenty of deals to eat cheaper in Gold Coast, getting like 2 for 1 or half price offers, etc. Okay guys, so that would be it from me about Gold Coast. I personally hope that after this video all you want to do is to add Gold Coast to your bucket list, because it definitely deserves a spot there. It's an amazing city combining those beautiful views, tropics, nature, beaches, ocean, and the CBD, the busy CBD with those tall skyscrapers which are super modern. So I hope you fell in love with Gold Coast and you're coming here sooner or later. Have a wonderful day, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye bye! If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet and you'd like to get regular notifications about my new videos. You can follow me on social media as well, so please check my Facebook and Instagram accounts.